Good morning. Baruch atah asherah anat melecha ha'olam asher kiddushanu mitzvotav v'tzivanu tativ l'tzitzit. Good morning, Seppi. You can tell my voice is not tip-top shape. I just woke up. Good morning. Good morning. Thanks for being here with me on another day. A day that is today, not tomorrow. It's now. Thanks for sharing the moment with me. So I don't have that much time, just 15 minutes, but I did want to come on and say the words with you all. I guess just you, Suppy. Given the numbers currently, there are some people coming in and out, but you're the only one who's here for more than 10 seconds. So hi, welcome, very intimate. How are you doing? What are you up to today? Hey Todd, hey Joslas, nice to see you. Thank you, Todd, really appreciate that. Good morning, Julianne. You know, the internet comes and goes. People have complex lives. I'm doing okay. It's good to see you too. I'm glad to be here with you. Furniture arrival today. Well, that's good. So yeah, we're going to say some prayers. I don't think we're going to do any reading from the book of Nehemiah because I don't have time. But we're going to say Shema and the Vahafta and the words that come after, the land acknowledgement that comes after. And we'll say Kaddish to start the day. Because it's an important way to start the day, to remember where we are in the world and where we are not. And that we are still connected to each other in these funny ways. Yeah, let's say some prayers. All right. So the word Shema means listen in Hebrew. And it goes like this. Shema HaYisrael Asher Eloheinu Yahweh Echad. Vahafta et anat Elohecha ובכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודך וחיו הדברים האלה אשר נחייה מצווך היום על לבביך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשכבך ובקומך וקשרתם לאות על ידיך וחיו לטוטפות ביניך וכתבתהם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. וחיה כי הביאך אלוהיך אל הארץ אשר נשבע לאבותיך לאברהם ליצחק וליעקב לתת לך ערים גדולות וטובות אשר לא בנית ובתים מלאים כל טובה אשר לא מילאת וברות עצובים אשר לא עשת וכררים וזיתים אשר נתת והלכת ושבת. ישמר לך פן תשכח את יהוה אשר תישאך מארץ מצרים מבית עבדים. You ready for the translation? It's very important. Very important. Probably the most important words I will say today. When Yahweh Eloheinu brings you into the land that he swore to your fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, to assign to you, great and flourishing cities that you did not build, houses full of all good things that you did not fill, hewn cisterns that you did not hew, vineyards and olive groves that you did not plant, and you eat your fill. Take heed that you do not forget Yahweh, who freed you from the land of Egypt, the house of bondage. Remember, you were strangers in Egypt once, so be kind to the strangers in your land, and if you oppress them, you will be oppressed in return. So says Yahweh. Thank you for the rose, Sophie. Period. Peridot? Period. Period, just less. Yeah. These old words, they can be leveraged in many ways, Leaders in Israel today are quoting the same book for very different ends than I am. Or maybe the same end, I don't know. It is still up in the air, although, Sophie, I was never planning on going to Gaza. Gaza has always been inaccessible to me for 17 years. This isn't something that just happened just 3 weeks ago. This has been happening for 75 years, and for 17 years, Gaza has been completely inaccessible to any American, most Israelis. Happy All Souls Day, Day of the Dead too. Yes, let's remember the dead. I just got off the phone with a coordinator for a Zionist program in Israel, and I will be going. I'm going to rent an apartment in Tel Aviv, and it's going to be okay. I mean, I'll see what it's like when I'm there, but I'll be making films. I'll let you know what it's like. Happy All Souls Day, indeed. When am I leaving? I'm not sure yet, because everything's up in the air. I was enrolled in a program, and then the program got canceled, and I have to enroll in a new program, blah, blah, blah. But hopefully I'll be arriving before the month of November is over. By the end of the month, I should be over there, if all goes according to plan, which it certainly will not, because it hasn't been so far. But fingers crossed. So, yeah. So unfortunately, today's stream has to be very brief, because I do have to go in 10 minutes. But I do trust the universe. I'm not sure if the universe is capable of trusting me, but I trust that basically I will continue to exist even if I die, right? Because I am the universe, and the universe will continue to exist even if there's no Teresa Kaddish in it. Thank you, Sophie. I'm not sure I deserve your prayers. There are others more worthy of them, who are in much more dire circumstances than I, but I appreciate it nonetheless. So let's say Kaddish for them today. Kaddish for all those who died yesterday, and the day before that, and the day before that. Kaddish for those who have been displaced from their homes, and who have lost their homes, who have been displaced from their land. Kaddish for those who suffer, who yearn to return home. Yeah. These words take their origins in the book of Daniel, or even earlier, right? Basically, the meaning of the Kaddish, this is what I learned when I did research on it the other day. The meaning of the Kaddish is basically the same thing as the meaning of Vahafta. The meaning is, say the name of the Lord. Say the name, the holy name, may the divine name be said over and over and over. Right, but over the course of hundreds and thousands of years, the words have become more closely associated with death, and so we say Kaddish to mourn and to grieve for those who are no longer here, particularly when their lives were taken before their time, without any semblance of what most people would consider justice, but with a great semblance of what some people consider justice. And that's the problem with justice, is that it is always subjective. Who deserves it? It's always based on the opinions of those in power. But so it goes. So let's say Kaddish now to remember those who have gone. Yid Gadal, Yid Kadash, Shema Rabbah. Biama divrachute viam lichmal chute. B'chayachon viam echono chay de kol beit Israel bagala bisman kari vimru. Amen. Yehi shemei rabba mevarach li'olam almei almaya yitbarach v'ishtabach v'itba'ar v'yirmam v'naseh v'itadar v'taleh v'talal shemei de kudesha b'rechu. Leila min kol birchata v'shirata tushvechata v'nechemata d'amiran biama vimru. Amen. Yehi shlamar rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'yachol Yisrael vimru. Amen. Ose shalom b'mirmav. Huya ase shalom aleinu v'yachol Yisrael vimru. Amen. Ose shalom b'mirmav. Huya ase shalom aleinu v'yachol Yisrael vimru v'imru. Amen. Thanks. Thanks for joining me today. Amen. I appreciate you all, every single one of you. Thank you for being in my life. Especially now. Thank you for being in my life. Okay. I will see you tomorrow, hopefully. And we'll say these words one more time. One more time, again and again. And until then, I hope you have a lovely day. I hope you get your furniture and that life goes on. If you appreciate this stream, please check out the link in my bio. You can support the stream on Patreon, or you can send gifts through TikTok. Or you can just show up on Discord and say hi. Right? That has a big effect too. Yeah, so all that is in my bio. You can find lots of links to lots of things. Yeah, I don't know if any of you would be interested. There's also a link to a paper that I wrote about Palestine. It was my PhD dissertation. It was about fungi and biodiversity and what it means to be connected to the land. So you might be interested in that if you want a perspective that's not so newsy, you know? Oh gosh, my hair's a mess today. Yeah, check out the link in my bio. In my link tree, it's called like my dissertation or something, and it's free to download. Chapter 6 is the relevant chapter. Chapter 5 and chapter 6, although chapter 6 will probably be more interesting to you. Yeah. Okay. I will see you all tomorrow. May you have a lovely day. Farewell.